Hey, it's Cody. So, Sea of Thieves has been out for a good couple of days now, and a lot of people have played it, and a lot of thoughts have come up because of the game. Now, you may have read a couple articles, you may have done this and that, and I've saw a lot of videos about people talking about how the game was before. You know, how the game, the beta, the testing, and everything else. And a lot of people are talking about the game now, well, not a lot, but a good couple. And some of their thoughts and complaints are my thoughts and complaints. But that isn't what I'm going to talk about. What I'm going to talk about is what the game needs to keep going, to stay afloat, as they say. Because the way the game is looking now, unless they put out content within at least the next month, this game is going to go under. People are going to forget about this game, start focusing on Far Cry 5 and every other new title that's coming out very soon. So unless this game starts to like pick up speed within the next month, at the very least, that's it. Like, I really feel like this is going to be the end of this game already, because you know the game breathes in life within like its first month of people getting it and playing it and talking about it. And if it isn't anything to keep going, people are just gonna let it go. And people are already letting it go, and it's only been a few days, and people can see the holes in the ship. It's sinking fast. So what can they do to make the game better? Here are my thoughts. First, we need things to do, because sailing from one place to another takes some time, especially trying to adjust the wind, get the sails right, and everything else. It takes some time, and there's a lot of time when you're just on the boat not doing anything. You could dance and you could play music. You can't do both. That's an update that you also need to put in, where you can dance and play your instruments at the same time. Come on now. What? Second, more instruments. Like, there's only two. Come on now. Just a lute, something else, and more songs. It's like the same, what, 5 songs, and it do get kind of tedious after a while. It would be nice if there was like more songs to put in, and definitely if there was more instruments to join in, because if it's you and like a 4-man crew, there's only 2 instruments, so it's either 2-piece or all 4 of you have the same one, or like they, you know, it's not that much of a variety in that area. So this is a pirate game, and it's about pirates, right? So pirates need to do piratey things, not just go sail, take a mission and get treasure. Not even get treasure, get stuff and then bring it back for gold. That's all this game is right now. You need more to do. You need more pirate stuff to do. Pirates gamble, right? So set up a gambling system. Set up some dice games that they could play, cards, throwing darts, all kinds of stuff. And there's a betting system, not just gold. You could bet like stuff. You know, I mean, there's enough customizationable shit. It's not even customizational. It doesn't change the skin of what you have. It's like another thing. So set that up, you know, and then they can go trade that in for money. It's like if you get a telescope, one of the telescopes costs like fucking 12,000. Let's say you put that on the table to bet in the card game or dice game, and you lose it, they can take it, keep it for themselves, or go trade it in, or sell it, you know? Stuff like that would be just amazing. And then you could even go all the way up to your boat. You know what I mean? Like, you could like gamble your boat if there's nothing else to give. That's crazy. But the way the boat system works is another thing. Is why not be able to lose your boat? I mean, you get another one, but your boat as is, with like all the customizations and all the add-ons that you put onto it, that could be gone. Like, I mean, if it sinks, you get it back. But if someone steals it, and let's say they can put up a flag and it's their boat now, that boat is gone. You just lost your shit. You know? That's what pirates do. And that's what this game should be about. It should be about more pirate stuff. And I think that would be just fucking awesome. Now, since we're on the topic of boats, let's talk about boat customization. And not just the way boats look, but what they do. I know that they don't want to have a progression system where some players can be better than others. But what I think is that they should at least allow you to make your boats better. Like more cannons, more powerful cannons, better sails, more streamlined ships. I'm not saying like you get a sail that does like +5 speed, but there's real life things that you can implement into the game that actually make sense with the pirate world that they would do, that they have done. I mean, you could make a slimmer ship, or a ship that has a better fin to cruise through the water better. You could have sails that are like set made to like catch the wind better, or you know, just different or more sails even. I know there's the big ship with the 3 sets, but like what if you have like layers on layers of sails, sails on the side of the ship, you know what I mean? Something real that you can actually put into the game that makes sense. Cannons that have a longer barrel, or like a twist within the barrel to do more. Gunpowder that you can make that does more explosive damage. Stuff like that. Like, not, you know, like you buy this and it gives you a plus, but like things that you could craft, things you could make. A crafting system in this game would be so good. It really would. That you can actually make stuff to put on your own boat instead of just buying it. And then let's also talk about different systems that they could put in. Fishing. Why doesn't this game have fishing? Every single video that I found talking about this game and like what it could use, every single person has said fishing. There's fish in the game. I've seen them. The water is fucking beautiful. The water is glorious. The water is amazing. So why not do something with it? You have all this beautiful fucking water and nothing to do with it. It's crazy. There's no like underwater cities. I mean, there's some half sunken ships, but I'm talking about like, what about sunken ships on the more shallow parts, the parts that you can reach? You know, what about that? Why not add like suits that you can go deep sea diving to go find hidden treasures and stuff like that? That'll be fucking awesome. Set up another trading company, another a group that you could join, the fishing crew, so that way you can catch like rare big fish and you get different fishing rods and different baits. And so look, just all of this stuff is crazy that it's not in the game. It's like basic shit at that. I'm not even talking about like extra content. I'm talking about basic stuff that should be in the game like this. You know, it's so crazy that it's just like the pubs. One, make the outposts and the sanctuaries safe zones. Like there's an area with around the place where you can park your boats and there's no damage to be had. You can't get attacked, you can't get taken. And don't get me wrong, I know it's part of the pirate life to like, you know, take what you want whenever you want, but it is a hassle for anybody to take their chest, get on the island, and get killed right then and there. It sucks. So set that up so that way you can actually do stuff with other players to be friends, to like get friends, you know what I mean? And you do stuff with the pub, like there's dart games, there's dice, there's card games, there's drinking games. With more instruments, you could have music competitions and things like that. It'd be so good if you just add these little things. They're not even that big, they're little things you could put into the game. Now, if we're talking about big things, I'm going on 20 minutes now, so I need to wrap this up. If we're going on big things, let's say you do get different weapons. Like you have weapons that can carry more ammo. And of course you can make weapons that do more damage. I mean, that's the way, just make it more realistic. I'm not even saying like video game logic to make it over the roof, but more realistic. There are different types of weapons that do more damage. There's different types of handguns that do different amounts of damage that you should also be able to customize. Think about how awesome that would be if you could like take your regular pistol and like put, you know, a silencer on the front, scope on the top, longer clip. Not clip, but you know, you could carry, you have a bullet pouch. Why don't we have bullet pouches, by the way? Why do I always have to go swim back to the fucking ship to get 5 bullets? 5 bullets? I can carry more than that right now. I'm wearing sweatpants. It's crazy. It's just ridiculous. And on the side of the ocean itself, why isn't there more? I mean, I know the way they set up their instances and matchmaking for, you know, if you're in the map by yourself, they'll transfer you to another, or they'll try to set you up with so many people, like different teams of people. Like you might be in a single ship, you run into a big ship, a galleon. I get that, but there needs to be more NPCs, like NPC pirates, NPC tradesmen, like trade routes. Even trade routes is a thing that even still happens today. Why isn't that in the game? The different factions have more people to go along with it. That would be awesome also. Like I do enjoy that they have like these few different NPCs for each faction, but they don't have anything to them. I mean, they look awesome, and that's it. That's the thing about this game. It looks awesome, and that's it. There needs to be more. There has to be more, because if there isn't more soon, this game is going to fail. And I really like this game. I want this game to succeed. I want this game to make it. But everybody does. Everybody who's played this game and bought this game or got the trial pass on the thing to get this game, we all love it. Like, there's not one person I've seen who's like, this game is terrible, it sucks. No. Everybody loves this game, and everybody wants this game to succeed. But we all don't want it to end up like No Man's Sky. But it started off, it was this dream, it was nothing, and then finally when they updated it, everybody forgot. Nobody's playing No Man's Sky now. So don't take too long. Even though I know nobody's going to see this video because, you know, I'm a small time YouTuber, but if it ever gets out there, people see it, do the right thing, please. So yeah,